Hi guys, I'm Alex, an extremely amateur English teacher, and today we're talking about altruism. Well, as always, you'll find a link to this article below the video. Also, you'll find their questions about it, and you first work on your own, you come up with some answers, and then you continue watching the video to compare what you've got to what I've got. Alright, let's look at the title. Why overly kind and moral people can rub you up the wrong way. Kind and moral people, very nice, helpful, honest, and so on. But the word overly is a negative one, and it means too much. It means too kind and too moral, more than it is needed. And such people, they sometimes rub you up the wrong way. It is an idiom, which means to annoy you. So, I hope it's clear. Now let's look at the questions. The first one is basically a paraphrased version of the title. Why do altruists evoke mixed feelings? Mixed feelings are partly negative, partly positive feelings, and altruists, people who try to help others without asking for anything in return, such individuals, they make people have mixed feelings sometimes. Why or how? Take a look at this. Sometimes they seem a little bit too pleased with their good deeds. Yeah, they're too happy, too glad about what they have done, and you start to suspect that they might be just pretending to be nice, while in fact they're simply trying to take advantage of the situation or of you. So there is something calculated about their altruism. All right. Okay. What is it? What is do-gooder derogation? Well, look here. Do-gooder derogation is a term coined by psychologists. Well, essentially, it's a type of behavior, skepticism towards those who just try to improve the world. And the word derogation, something like criticism or disrespect. Disrespect for, in these cases, disrespect for do-gooders. Those who try to help others, but they don't always succeed in doing so. Alright. Why did some participants of a public goods game cause resentment in others? Resentment is anger, and please look at this part. No good deed goes unpunished. Well, it means that when you try to go altruistic, very often things go wrong and you get punished for this. And the professor decided to start this phenomenon, and he did an experiment. And it was a game, the participants of which they were given little money and something like a box. They needed, in each round of the game, they needed to put some money into the box. Everyone decided for themselves how much to put. And when all the players placed their investment, the researcher, he calculated total sum in the box and gave each player 40% of the total. Well, it means that, let's say, one person puts $1 into the box, the other person puts $9. The total is $10. Well, and each of them receives 40%, which is $4. The one who invested little money and the one who invested a lot of money. And of course, this is not fair. And because of this, some players, they were angry. Resentments built. It's understandable, right? Why people were angry. However, amazingly, surprisingly, uh, the most altruistic participants, they were also hated. Not only the stingy free riders, those who people who don't like sharing money, but those who contributed more than their fair share. Um, that's what happened uh, during this experiment. And take a look at the next question. What personal traits give rise to the same feeling in other people? Well, I guess the question is already answered, but let's name those traits. These are selfishness and selflessness. Selfishness is egoism, selflessness is altruism, let's say. But those traits, both of them, they're considered to be equally bad by many people. Okay. The next question is complicated. What might make such reactions seem normal? So I'm not saying such derogation, such behavior is normal, but something might make it seem normal. What is it? Well, I believe that the fact that it is found in most cultures, it seems to be a universal tendency. This might make it seem normal because, for example, lying is bad. Yeah, it's common knowledge. But you see that everyone lies, and you start to think maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's okay from time to time. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that if something is a universal tendency, it might seem normal. And the last question. According to the theory of evolution, what benefits does altruism bring? Well, here they say that generous acts, altruistic acts, they improve relationships with other people, yeah? Which in turn helps us survive. So these are definitely benefits. All right, let's stop here. Thanks all for your attention and see you around, guys.